Hello.
I'm not ready.
Oh, well, too bad.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
See you later.
How y'all doing, everybody?
I'm doing great.
Gamers in the house.
What's up? What's up?
Care for introductions?
I thought we did that at the end.
No, we do it at the beginning. We did it at the end last time because we forgot.
Yeah, this is an introduction. Those are the outroductions.
What?
Yes,
Okay.
Introduction.
outroductions. Yes.
Hi, I'm Jono. Who are you people?
My name is Servo.
Is that what we're doing?
Yes. So my name is Moose.
Who are you?
I don't know if I can hold that pose for that long. I'm the direct edition.
You gotta blink. Doesn't count if you don't blink. There we go. Oh, we're still doing the thing.
Is Chibi frozen?
I think so.
Well, that's Chibi. She's over there.
Frozen streamer extraordinaire.
Chibi, we can't see. Blink if you need help.
So coordinated, much professional. Chibi is doing good at the standing still.
Right.
So before we start, I want to officially declare 2020 as the year. I'm not Donald Trump, okay? I want
Shots
to.
fired. Literally shots fired.
Well,
I want to officially declare 2020 as a year of finished games.
Boy.
I am
like
going back
games that come
and
out of
clear
Finland.
clear out my backlog.
Nice.
So all the way from what the
How
hell do I
large
have
is your
here?
backlog?
Let's see. What's the oldest game I have? Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, is that the second or the third one?
That's the second one.
Okay, I still haven't played that one yet either. So technically,
I
that's
didn't
in my
pick up
backlog
the
too.
third one. I didn't pick up the third one because I hadn't finished the second one.
That's a good starter. What does everyone have in their backlogs?
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Well, since I was already going down my list, I had Destiny 2, Rise of Tomb Raider, Witcher 3, The Outer Worlds,
Yep.
Red Dead Redemption, and The Division 2, Jedi Fallen Order, Shenmue 3. That's my backlog.
Aren't you working towards Jedi right now?
Yeah, I've started playing it again, so I can finish it.
Now, out of curiosity, what would you consider completion, since you're trying to complete your backlog for Destiny 2 and
just story.
Just okay, story missions.
Yeah.
And raids included in that, or
I haven't delved that deep into Destiny 2.
Listen,
so I was
play
just considering main story completion.
If you play it on PS4, then we can run you through the raids.
If you do what now?
If you play it on PS4, then we can run you through the raids.
No dice.
What you playing? PC?
Xbox. I switched off of PS4 because I didn't have a team.
Well,
do you have an Xbox team right now?
Well, it was with Voldemort, but it's no longer.
Well, sounds like free game on PS4 is pretty open then. Because it's free for everything except for the last 2 expansions.
Yep.
There you go.
But then I'm starting over.
No, it's cross save.
Yeah.
You're not starting over at all.
How? Well, I had to figure out how it's cross saved it and see if I can port it over. If so, then I'll be good to go with that.
Log in, bro.
Yeah, all you gotta do is log in, and it goes, "Hey, you were all confident that it wasn't spitting out discs, and now look at you."
I just gave you a compliment.
Now look at you.
Compliment rescinded.
All right, how's everyone else's backlog going?
Doing great, bro.
Yeah,
I got
Terrible.
I got actually some new games.
I was gonna say you're playing GTA right now.
Games. I'm replaying the Grand Theft Auto 5 story because I haven't. I knew it, bro. I was waiting.
Jono got drunk.
It's
Jono's
cool.
camera fell down again.
Everything's fine. I'm gonna be crooked, but it's fine.
There you go.
Continue your backlog. Ignore the moving camera.
5 story mode. All right.
Okay.
I've got I just downloaded Escape from Tarkov, so I've been playing. I'm actually playing Escape from Tarkov right now, and then I've got Destiny 2 on PC. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft. I'm still every once in a while, once a week, logging into Overwatch. World of Warcraft, they have 2 new races that they're releasing. So I'm trying my best to rep up to get those. And there's a bunch of games on Steam that I don't even have installed right now, but I'm nowhere near finishing them. So
I feel that.
So, Servo, you're primarily PC, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
Nice.
All right, Moose,
Chibi,
Jamie.
what's in your backlog?
A lot of things.
Well, we're declaring 2020 as a year of finished games, so we are clearing out our backlog this year.
Yeah, this is the year of the log.
So, any that you're looking to complete in that huge ass backlog?
Any of them. I just have a lot going on. So, I mean,
Nice.
just playing what I can. Maybe Division. Maybe. If I have time.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. If you need help completing, I can jump in there with you.
I'll say I have that on PlayStation as well.
Hey.
That was a lot of fun. I love camping people in the dark zone and then killing them and taking all their gear.
That's my least favorite part of the game.
It was so enjoyable.
Yes.
God, what do I want to complete this year? So I still haven't beat the forest. I still need to actually beat the story for the forest. I'm working on. I will be doing the second story or clear story in Resident Evil 2, which I need to get through. Jedi Fallen Order as well, but Grandmaster mode is kicking my ass.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. The Persona 5 is a big one that's on my list that I've owned for a long time and I just haven't finished it because of corrupt data that happened. There's a like decade-long list of shit that I need to finish.
Yeah.
Well,
trying to figure.
Start of a new decade, bro.
There we go. There you go.
See, I'm trying to get away from, because I definitely do want to start completing some stuff. I just play a lot of stuff that doesn't have an ending. So
yeah,
Tarkov and fucking like other like MMOs and stuff like that, and
like we picked up GTFO, and that doesn't have an ending.
I mean, it does if we get to E2 or E5 or whatever the hell that is.
For now, but it's early access.
For now. Yeah, but I mean, it's still an ending to what's available, so we could do that.
There's a difference between ending and finite content.
Yeah, I agree. I might get around to GTA 5 single player. Like, that's just one game that like I got in. I was like, hey, look, and then I unlocked the multiplayer side of things. And I never went back to the single player side of things. I would like to see that story to its completion.
Yeah, I got it for like $12, so I was like, oh, it's kind of no brainer.
Good old Steam sale.
Oh hell yeah! And then really outside of that, I don't know. I might learn to speedrun a couple games this year. That'll be my completion.
I watched the. Did you guys watch GDQ?
Yes.
Every once in a while when I'm able to catch it, I do.
Last night I watched the speed run of the Super Metroid Impossible mod.
Oh yeah,
that guy is insane.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
for those who don't know, what is GDQ?
Yes.
GDQ is games done quickly, and what they did last night was not only I should mention, not only did they successfully do a speed run of Super Metroid Impossible, which by the way has only been completed on, and it's a randomized version of Super Metroid with a lot of modded things added into the game. Not only did they complete that at the end of GDQ, but they also hit their goal of over $3 million raised
Yeah.
for cancer.
Yep.
3
Yeah.
million.
That was pretty cool.
Insane.
GDQ is always
And
impressive.
they keep and
Absolutely.
from my understanding, they keep each year they keep blowing away their current goals. So
Oh,
They
yeah.
it gets
have been,
bigger and
bro. They
bigger.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really think back to a time where they haven't cleared their goal,
That's crazy.
which is amazing because they like their two main foundations that they raise money for are Doctors Without Borders and the Prevent Cancer Foundation, both just overwhelmingly wonderful charities. So I mean, it's always wonderful to see them. Like, yeah, we just crushed like $3 million raised for Prevent Cancer. Like it's kind of awesome. And I'm always happy to see it when they blow that away.
Now, does it take place in the same spot? Because I know it was in Orlando this year.
Yeah, they
Right.
do it in Atlanta, Orlando. There's a couple
Okay.
different ones.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's like revolves around like where everyone's centered for the runners they pick and stuff like that. Like they try to make it
Right.
amicable for as many people as possible, plus whatever venue will take the least overhead.
Yeah.
Since they try to put as much of the proceeds towards the the fundraiser as possible.
That's cool. I mean, it's a good cause. There's a lot of good causes out there. I mean, I'm not gonna shameless plug mine, but it's Child's Play. There's actually speaking of good causes, there was also you guys heard about the lady who saved her she was streaming with a kid online and she saved his life.
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
What happened with that?
She's 20 and she lives in like Texas, and the guy she was streaming with is 17 and he lives in England. So she was talking with him and they were playing a competitive match and he became unresponsive and she wasn't hearing anything from him. So she called a non-responsive number in England and sent somebody to his house and they found out that he was having a seizure.
How did she know where to send them?
He had given her his address previously.
Ah, okay. I was
So
like, that's a
she
really
knew his
specific
They knew
address.
each other.
Yeah, they
Did
knew
he
each
not
other.
have like parents or anything?
His parents were downstairs and they didn't know
Mm.
that he was having a seizure.
Oh,
So,
wow.
because even when the police they saw the lights from inside the house, they saw the lights outside, and they thought it was just someone else in the area until they knocked on the door, said they got a report of a unresponsive male, and even the parents were like, "Well, we didn't make any call," and they were like, "Well, it came from America," and that's when they went up and went to check on him, and he was having a seizure, and they got him to the hospital.
Wow.
That's pretty
Bro,
crazy.
but also that's crazy awesome.
Yeah. Like I can imagine that they wouldn't have been able to figure that out until it was way too late, probably. Because like my parents,
could you imagine? Holy crap!
like my parents were like downstairs watching TV or something. That's pretty much like it for the night. Like, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and play some games.
Yep.
They wouldn't have like checked on me until the morning.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was a real scary situation, but good thing it ended out okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So good on you. Good on you. Fuck.
Bless you.
Thank you. So kind of jumping back a topic though, in terms of fundraisers, keep your eyes peeled. We've got some stuff in the works here for Australian relief. There's nothing too finalized yet outside of
Yep.
Giano.
Oh yeah, except for for my charity stream that I'm doing on Friday with Nier. At around 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing multiple different incentivized tier charity event, all going towards the relief for Red Cross Australia. towards the Australian brush fires. And that will be hopefully really, really good. We're going to be playing No Time to Relax, which is like basically like the game of life on crack. Have not touched it yet. He has told me wonderful things about it, and we're talking to the devs right now to see if they can also give some kind of support and push towards it as well. And so far, they seem responsive.
Sweet.
So we'll have some more information coming up in the week, but we've been posting it up to try to get it like as visible as possible on Twitter.
Yeah.
Which I will put the link in chat as soon as I find it again.
Yeah.
In the meantime, speaking of visibility, the amount of players that was reached on Sea of Thieves, which a good majority of us play, was what, 10 million players now officially on the sea?
Oh, wow.
Officially,
I didn't know.
yeah.
Nice.
That is.
I mean, because it's crazy to think about, because they say they reached 10 million players, but there have been oftentimes that we've sailed and have literally run into no one.
Yeah.
It's probably like overtime, not like, active players. Probably.
It's been times we've run into no one, and there's been times that every island we sailed around, there was a ship waiting on us. It's crazy.
Or the nights when we spend 30 minutes being chased by the same ship.
Or the night where your crewmate sets you on fire.
Who would have done that? I don't.
Yeah, no one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Done that before. I don't know.
No
stuff like having your crewmates chase you around with explosive barrels.
Yeah, I want to say any names.
Happens. Not gonna.
Jono.
Yeah, Jono.
Just, I like to have fun, guys. All right.
Gonna have fun at everyone's expense.
It's fun to me.
Oh.
That's what's important.
What do you mean you laugh? Katie can't say that. She's calling me out.
Well, we both set fire to the ship.
Hey, mine was in retaliation for the original fire setting.
But you missed me and hit the whole ship.
Yeah, and we sat on the dock and just watched it burn.
Good times. We need to play more Sea of Thieves.
Sounds like a blast.
Servo, we need to get you on the seas with us again. That's what needs to happen.
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, I did have to uninstall it because I canceled the Game Pass for a little while to pay for some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really enjoyed that game.
So do I.
Yeah, I feel that in my skeleton bones. I don't have Game Pass right now either. I miss it.
But I mean, congrats to the dev team. I mean, who would have thought that this little game that you can just dig up bones and run from skeletons will reach 10 million players.
That's true.
I think people said the same about Fortnite, but I mean,
well,
just saying, people didn't think that it would be as big as it was.
But see, Fortnite cheated to get theirs. Sea of Thieves has been the same game overall. Fortnite was like, here's a save the world, defend from zombie horde type of game. Now we're a free battle royale game.
Exactly.
And it was a shame because I remember playing that save the world option, and I think I was the only one that played it because I couldn't find any help, and I wasn't a real big battle royale person at the time, so I was just playing the save the world, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, and I was going through the motions, and then I was like, well, I don't see anyone else in here. I guess I'll just put this on the shelf, and then next thing I know, my oldest Padawan is coming to me saying, Dad, you got to play this new game. You got to play this cool game. And I'm like, what game is that? It's like Fortnite. I'm like, really? And I go check it out. I'm like, this isn't the same game that I played months ago.
No. But credit where credit's due. The internet's daycare. This can stay open 24 hours a day. I'm happy with it. I'm happy. It's like everyone else. Send all your kids to Fortnite. Just send them there. I'm cool with this. Long live Fortnite. Serves its purpose.
Yeah. I know there was a lot of Apex Legends players that were happy
Oh God,
for
yes.
Fortnite.
Oh yes.
It keeps them out of our CODs and our Destinies and Apexes.
Oh yes.
No mom's getting fucked tonight.
Exactly.
Oh God.
And it's kind of funny how they always think that your mom jokes are gonna. It's like they feel like it's new to everyone. It's like your mom, like,
it's like,
bruh.
Don't you quote the ancient scriptures to me?
Were born.
Exactly.
Right.
I was rocket jumping around in Quake fucking everyone's mother when I was growing up. I've been doing this a hot minute.
Oh no, Blade. I know what I said.
Oh goodness. And Moose, you made the point earlier, and I think I kind of ran into that same issue with the backlog. I ran into a lot of games that really don't have an ending.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of Apex Legends, a lot of Overwatch, a lot of Sea of Thieves.
And a lot of JRPGs are that way. There's just continual grinding.
Right. Right.
Oh, The Witcher's also in my backlog.
Done, but...
Speaking of infinite games.
Witcher 3 is in my backlog as well.
The only reason why I never beat it was because Gwent exists.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
Easily.
Gwent was another one. I that derailed my whole Witcher 3 train.
Nope.
They were like, "Bro, you like cards?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I like cards." And they're like, "All right, you gonna play some cards?"
Oh yeah.
You got to kill this monster so you can get more cards. Oh, so I guess I'm gonna go kill that fucking monster.
Yeah. Yeah, like MTG
Monster
Arena.
Hunter.
Oh God, yeah. I'm dumping mad hours into that right now.
Yep.
I haven't played it at all. I've never played it. I want to though.
That's probably why my PlayStation's not working. That's what was in it.
It's because you didn't beat Monster Hunter.
I was trying to. That's why it's in there.
It's like, you didn't sniff enough tracks. You can't use your PlayStation anymore.
I'm close. I'm almost done. I looked at the tracks today, and I'm is that much left. So I am almost done sniffing tracks. I can finally move on.
I'm proud of
but
you.
It's been so long. I get my ass whooped by everything. So I got to retrain myself by hunting bears.
Well, I don't have Iceborne on PlayStation, but I will help you get to Iceborne.
Hell yeah.
I have Iceborne. I just need to play it.
Sounds like we got a hunting party.
How far are you, Chibi?
Like nowhere.
Hey, that's okay. I'm right there with you.
Doesn't mean I played it.
Hunt the
I'm
Great
right there with
Jagras.
you.
I played. Well, I was gifted the original Monster Hunter World when it first came out, and I played it for a little bit. But then I got busy with things, and then I was gifted Iceborne, but I just haven't played it yet. I played the that demo thing that came out for PlayStation players, and I played that for a little bit, but I haven't actually played the game.
Yeah.
I think I'm at level 11 or something like that.
Hunter rank 11. Okay.
Yeah.
You're closing. Yeah. You're closing in on the end. You're closing in on the end.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end of the main story.
Shoot.
There's still a lot of post game.
Oh God, yes.
Admittedly, there's probably more post game than there was actual game.
That's really Monster Hunter in a nutshell. It's like, okay, cool, you're done with the main story. Now you can actually play the game.
It's gonna be one of those. This is a song that never ends.
Oh yeah, dead ass here. You finish the main story, and then it's like, oh cool, now Hunter, you can go do all of these things, and there's more shit than what's in the story.
And then before I even finish all of that shit, they're like, "Oh, now here's Iceborne."
Oh yeah, they prompt you with Iceborne as soon as it's over. Like, go do it.
I can see how that's gonna go.
Oh,
so yeah. I once I finish the main story of Monster Hunter, then maybe I'll shelve it so I can complete some other stuff, and then come back to it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Monster Hunter's mad fun though. It is mad fun. Especially just like the nights where you're like, you know what, I'm getting tired of doing this. Let me try this weapon, and then you learn everything about that weapon, and you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then it's like what 13, 14 weapons to choose from, so you can redo that process that many times.
Or those days when you're just pissed off and you're like, I just want to hit something, and then you just go find a big monster and you hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my life.
I'm gonna drop this Jagras because I'm tired of losing my ass to an Elder Dragon. No, I'm very familiar with the struggle.
Well, speaking of things that don't have endings, did you guys see the 2 MMOs that are supposedly slated or rumored for this year? One of them is Final Fantasy 15, another iteration for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Magic the Gathering one, which I think is different than the single player campaign that they showed off at the Game Awards.
I see.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a fully developed MMO, which is pretty exciting.
It would be pretty exciting. I'm all for more lore driven type of Magic content.
Yeah.
Because
you play the card game, don't you, Jono?
Yeah, extensively.
Yep. Me and Servo both do.
Yep.
Look, I still have my pack from TwitchCon that I haven't opened. So I need to hand that off to someone who would love to have it.
I think you got 2 people for that.
Yeah. That or it sounds like giveaway time. I mean, technically I already have the packs from TwitchCon, so. And they were they were like starter deck type of things, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Cards are cards.
Sounds like Magic giveaway time. But yeah, I mean, outside of the books, there's really no way to feed people lore, other than like little bits of flavor text and like the Magic novels. So I'm all about anything that'll give us actual story and like, hey, these planeswalkers are really cool. Hey, this plane is really cool. Why are we here?
Agreed. So I'm definitely curious. And you know what? I really, really liked Final Fantasy 15, so I'll be happy to see more stuff come about it. I'm still salty about like, some of the DLC getting the axe and stuff like that. So more power to it. Put some more 15 story out there. I like that one.
I'm glad that somebody else actually liked 15.
I
felt like I was the only one.
It was like a Backstreet Boys tour with monsters. So I was all about it.
Yep.
It was Bro Trip Simulator. Like,
it was.
There was a lot of just very shitty bits of the story that probably could have been written a little bit better. Like all of what in the fuck is his name? Oh my god, I can't remember main character's name.
Noctis?
Noctis, thank you. I was like, something about night. Like all of Noctis and Lunafreya's like love story, very minimal, just does it exist?
I totally agree with that.
Admittedly, still one of the coolest fights in the game is like that halfway point when you get to that, but I mean, I don't know. I still haven't played it post the patch for chapter 13.
It definitely improved it. So it definitely was an improvement.
I still I enjoyed the crap out of the game. They did such fantastic world building for that I fell in love with everything in there, and I haven't felt that way since Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, I could totally get behind you on that. I really, it did have its weak points, and I really wish they had done, which they kind of redeemed, later down the road. But when I played through it, I didn't, not much of the DLC was out. It was still very early. Like I pretty much got it like at launch, and then just powered through it. And
same.
Luckily finished it. I luckily finished it shortly after the content patch for the last chapter, so I was able to enjoy the actual finale. But like art,
I played it pre-patch.
Oh yeah. Then
I enjoyed that chapter.
Yeah. Like I watched a comparison afterwards, and it definitely was like it left something to be desired, though. But yeah, definitely. You know, I wanted to see more out of like Arden Solis' story, which we did get in episode Arden, but admittedly I haven't played it. So
wasn't there some kind of rumor about Arden? Wasn't there something about him coming to like Final Fantasy Dissidia? I feel like I read something about that recently.
Yeah, I believe so. But I honestly fell off with Dissidia very quickly.
Sorry, we went on a Final Fantasy tangent.
Yeah, that's very easy for us to do. I noticed the silence in the room outside of me and Jono. The Final Fantasy
I was just
nerds.
paying attention because I don't play Dissidia and I haven't played 15, but I am super excited for the 7 remake. There's nothing you could do to stop me from playing that game.
100%.
And or taking off a week from work to play it when it comes out.
It's January. That means that my payment's going to be coming out this month for the collector's edition.
Oh,
yeah.
I have to remember about that.
God, yes.
Lat, you muted.
No, I'm loving that, and the fact that like the 7 remake basically uses the combat system of 15 as well.
Yeah,
it was like my favorite part of 15 was the combat.
I can't remember if we went over it last week or not, but there is the leak rumor, or not the rumor, but there's the full leak of the demo, and we're hopefully getting that demo sometime early February whenever they have the PlayStation event, which I think they're just calling PlayStation Conference.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
PlayCon.
Pluckon.
Did anyone catch the Nintendo Direct?
I sadly did not.
Yeah,
I did not, but I caught all of the I caught up on all of the info for the Pokemon, and I'm like both excited and also disappointed.
I didn't catch it either, but I was trying to figure out, was it all strictly Pokemon?
Yeah, it was a Pokemon Direct.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was Pokemon. Okay.
So they announced like over 200 Pokemon in like the Isle of Armor or something like that as a full DLC for the game. They are giving more Mega Evolutions and things to people. All 3 of the starters are getting, well, 2 of the starters are getting really sweet evolutions, and then there's the Grookey starter who just gets a big drum. There's been a lot of controversy over the water starter because he's literally just a Pokemon in a sniper tower with a gun.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of memes of just Pokemon with
no
a gun.
controversy there.
There's all kinds of guns in games. What are you talking about? There's no controversy.
In a Pokemon game, though.
I mean,
just tons of guns in Pokemon. What are you talking about?
Pokemon.
Who's got guns?
There's a million moms out there that disagree with you.
And then there was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. They announced a new Mystery Dungeon for the Switch.
Okay, awesome.
It's been a while since I've done a Mystery Dungeon.
It's been since early 3DS since we've had a Mystery Dungeon.
Pixels.
Before they moved to that new 3D format, that new pristine and clean.
Yeah.
Strange format.
So yeah, that was a direct. There was a lot of Pokemon news in it. I think there was something. Oh, new clothes. New clothes. The reason why everyone plays Pokemon now.
Yay! New clothes.
Clothes are my favorite.
It's actually
my
favorite too.
I'm about to beat your ass.
Just so
are you talking to us?
No.
I'm sorry. What did I do?
For like the last half hour, this thing has been ejecting a disc that's not even in there. It's driving me crazy.
Yes, Katie. There's more dresses.
And I just hear it like on.
Sounds accurate.
I was just curious if I needed to like prep and get ready and bend over, get some baby powder, just wait for it.
I'm too old to fight.
What do
To
you mean
answer your
fight? You
question,
said you're gonna
John,
beat my ass.
There's 25 Pokemon in the original 151 that have a gun. It's called Water Gun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's not wrong. I mean, Blastoise, he has 2 huge cannons on his back.
Exactly. Well, what do you call that? That's a gun.
This is so.
I call that a super joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a million moms that were upset that "damn" was used in the Burger King commercial. So
they used "damn" in a Burger King commercial.
They
when
did.
do that?
Hold on.
To describe the Impossible Whopper. They
Yeah.
were interviewing they were interviewing people, and one of the guys they interviewed tried it, and he was like, "Damn, that's good. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that's good." And
I
then
don't think I heard that one.
there was a protest or a petition submitted by a million moms.
Sounds like a million moms that need a Whopper.
Wow.
An impossible one.
Is that what you call it, John?
They would try it and they'd be like, "Damn, that is good."
There's actually a wiki page that shows all of the weaponry that's been used in Pokemon.
Fucking crazy.
Not even kidding, bro. At one point, Team Rocket used a bazooka to try and shoot the Squirtle Squad.
Oh, you're right. I remember that.
An MP5 submachine gun. So even if it is a sniper rifle, it's a cartoon sniper rifle. It's a cartoon game.
It's actually kind of ridiculous because it's like a harpoon gun, but he like shoots it out of his finger, so it's just a gigantic finger gun.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh no! Don't shoot me with your finger guns.
I kind of feel like a lot of this stems from parents who just walk in and see a snippet of what's happening, and they don't know like the actual either game or previous iterations, or
like when your parents walk in on a sex scene of a show that you're watching, and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, "What is that?"
They turn around and they post about it on Facebook. There's a technical term for that. It's called Facebook Wine Mom.
Like wine, as in the drinking wine.
Yeah, they're drinking wine. They see something and they're like, "I'm so offended."
Wow,
that's how it works.
That sounds pretty.
Because they don't understand. When you're drunk, you don't bother to do research.
I do a lot of research when I'm drunk. On how to get more drunk, usually.
Exactly.
The answer is
not a mom.
One shot of the, you don't know
For
that.
any moms that are watching, please don't get mad if there's any moms on here watching.
I like to complain, and I'm not generalizing.
I can tell you
I'm
that
talking about
they're not insulting you.
It's not all moms. That's what we want to drive the point.
No, this is
it's just certain
specific type of person.
Yeah, it's a certain type of person who sees part of what they deem as an issue. And yeah, we want to clarify that we're not talking about all moms.
No, definitely not. Hashtag not all moms.
Yeah, we're only talking about 1 million of them. Is that our hashtag for the night? All moms?
Hashtag not all moms.
Hashtag
it's
all
one thing
moms.
to want to protect your kids against stuff, but it's another to do your research before you start going on a hate train. Do some.
That's my point. Yes.
Yeah, you know.
Nobody does research when they're upset.
Particular, but you know, she still looked at that shit before she started saying, "No, you can't watch that."
And I thought my mom was too, but from what I gather, my mom is a lot more protective of my kids than she was of me, which is super weird.
That's how that works.
That's exactly how that works.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of am looking around like, who are you? You know, because I remember being around my son's age and like going to my mom and be like, "Mom, I'm hungry," and she's like, "What you want me to do?"
Go make yourself a sandwich.
And then my son is like, Dad, you know, I'm hungry, and I'm like, "What you want me to do?" And then my mom's like, "Don't talk to him like that. Get up there and make that baby something to eat. Come on, I got you. You let's go get something." I'm like, whoa.
Oh man, that's so great.
You can't win with moms.
Yes. No matter what it is, I've come to realize that when it comes to my mom, I'm always
Oh yeah. You could just go stick your finger in a light socket and she'd be like,
Yeah.
"See, you shouldn't have been doing that."
Don't be so stupid next time.
Your kid goes and do it. She will be like, "Why don't you have those damn plastic things in the outlets?"
What's wrong with you?
See,
Protect your babies.
whenever I used to go to like JCPenney's with my grandmother, I'd take like the little needles out of the clothes and I'd stick them in the light socket, and she'd be like, "All right, did you learn your lesson?" Like, no. She's like, "Okay, do it again." And so I did it again.
See, now it all makes sense.
Yeah,
Does
now
it?
It does.
Everything
The
makes
pieces
sense.
are starting to fall into place.
I remember my mom saying something to me that absolutely made no sense when I was a kid, but I kind of get it now. I don't remember what I was doing. It was something dangerous, and she was just like, "You mess around and die, I'm gonna kill you." And I'm like,
I'm sorry, come again?
like what?
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
If you mess around and die, she's
I'ma
gonna
kill
kill
you.
you. Don't
She's gonna
forget.
bring you back to life and kill you again.
So yeah, it was things like that.
Oh god.
She'll be so pissed that you wish that you were dead. Again.
Just kill me now, please, God.
Put me down
Oh,
again.
goodness.
Mm.
So I did see that Arcade One Up is releasing a couple of new arcades. Obviously, I'm a fan.
I was.
got the Marvel one here and
It's a wonderful box. Have you put it together yet?
No, you enjoy looking at the box.
I saw it last week and I was gonna say something. I was like, no, it's post Christmas. I'll give them a little bit of time. Here we are,
Even
another
when I
week
put it
later.
together, even when I put it together, I'm gonna keep the box back there.
And only show people the box.
That's all they're gonna see. I have a Mortal Kombat one over a little bit over here. I want to get the Ninja Turtle one,
Oh yeah.
and I thought I was going to stop at that, but
No, I want to get the
now
one with
Arcade
Gauntlet in
One Up
it.
is man.
The one with Gauntlet, you said?
Yeah, I want to get the one with Gauntlet in it
Yes.
because it's like Gauntlet. I think it's Marvel vs. Capcom, and then Joust, I think, is the other one that's in there. And I'm like, that's 3 things that are just perfection. Did my whole screen just break?
Yeah.
Why has my internet closed down on me? Well, guys, this is the robot hour.
Yeah. There I am.
Discord, hello?
Yeah,
I thought it was just me.
okay.
Was it Discord or was it my internet?
No,
I got disconnected, so I don't know.
Yeah,
okay, so it was
disconnected
Discord.
too.
Yeah, I just straight up froze. Like,
Yeah, it started going.
Well, good to know. Technical difficulties are
A thing.
Jono is executing a coup.
Yeah, Chibi's restarting, so she should be back in a minute.
Yeah, but in the meantime, with this 4-person panel, we at least have Chocolate Chibi back in the bottom left.
Emmy is calling me Santa? Wait, who's Santa? There's like 4 of us here. Which one of us is Santa?
No, she said, Jono, Emmy is calling you Santa.
I am Santa.
I am Santa.
No, I am Spartacus.
Luke.
I'm just taking this time to catch up on what's going on in chat over here.
Oh, yeah.
I was fine, they were not. Everyone but Jono went far, far away.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, everyone pretty much glitched out except for you, my boy.
That's because I'm the one running everything. It was Discord that
sounds
fucked
like
up.
a strategic plan that you had there, Jono.
I don't want to talk
get
about
rid
it.
of us. He thought he could.
I tried
But
so hard.
the new arcade 1-ups that are coming out are
Mhm.
Burger Time,
Burger
NBA
time.
Jam,
I love
Frogger,
Burger Time.
Golden Axe, and an Atari Star Wars sit-down cat.
Golden Axe, really?
Yeah, and
Okay,
each of
Golden Axe.
those, each of those
Hmm.
come with a plethora of games. The Burger
Ooh.
Time one comes with it includes Burger Time, Karate Champ, Bad Dudes, and Caveman Ninja.
Okay. I'm all over this. I love those.
The
Yeah.
NBA Jam one is gonna have NBA Jam, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, NBA Hang Time, and I think it's their first cabinet that's gonna feature online multiplayer.
Holy
What?
shit. I'm gonna take some kids to
Up to 4
school at
players.
NBA Jam. Oh my god. NBA Jam was
we have a
my
chibi?
jam.
It's on fire.
Hey.
Oh, he's heating up. Double, triple. Fucking love
Double,
that game.
triple.
All
double.
right, welcome back, Chibi. We're just looking at some of the arcade games that are gonna be included in the cabinets from Arcade 1-Up.
There's too many.
Uh,
There's too many.
Frogger,
It's not enough.
yeah,
Not enough.
Frogger is just gonna have Frogger in Time Pilot. Golden
Okay.
Axe is gonna include Golden Axe, Shinobi, Altered Beast, Wrestle Wars,
Oh!
and Death Adder.
Whoa!
And,
it's gonna have
Okay.
Shinobi.
Nice.
Sold.
Yeah.
And Altered Beast, I'm in.
And the Star Wars sit-down cabinet is just gonna have Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and The Return of the Jedi.
I mean, that's all you
I would
need.
also
Yeah,
play
that's what I
all of
found.
those.
It's a sit-down cabinet too, which
Mhm.
is how that game was meant to be played.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's pretty like unique the way that Arcade 1-Up just popped up out of last year with these scaled down cabinets. And
Yeah.
now coming up, they're planning on doing like plug and plays, like jumbo joysticks. They have partnerships with Disney, Namco, ColecoVision,
Okay, so
Atari, Commodore 64, and
We're-
Intellivision.
we're getting a resurgence of arcade style type of things. When
Hell
does
yeah.
Arcade 1-Up release a DDR?
Yo.
When do we get
I
a
don't see any
DDR
plans
cabinet?
for it. We can
That'd be
reach out
cool.
to them and be like, "Hey, when are you going to release this?" Somebody clip that and send it to Arcade 1-Up and tell them we want a
I
DDR.
want DDR so badly, but every
Yeah, but-
cabinet is like $3,000 to $6,000.
Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
expensive.
god,
Yeah.
yes.
So
Makes
yeah,
sense.
Arcade 1-Up Remnant Gamers is challenging you to release a DDR. That's right.
As we all point at the camera.
You.
You.
Yeah, we see you out there. Hashtag
trying.
chocolate chibi.
Hashtag
Oh,
chocolate chibi.
Lord.
Hashtag DDR 1-Up.
Hells yes.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
What? What was
What?
that?
I don't know.
Do people still do that thing where they do the finger snap?
Fucking-
Like they flip it so hard, like snap. Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I don't
We
hang
used to
out
do
with
that
people.
They used to do that so much when I was in like middle
Snap,
school.
snap,
Yep.
That
Oh,
was the
snap.
thing.
Snippy,
So
snappy.
stupid.
Snap, bro.
I can't do that. My wrists are bad. I got carpal tunnel or
No,
something.
you just let your pointer finger kind of like loosely hang there, and you just kind of put your thumb and your
Right.
middle together, and you just
That's what he
Carpool
said.
tunnel?
What is it? Say, hold
Carpool
on.
tunnel.
so you put your
How do you
put
do
your-
it?
Carpal tunnel.
these two together,
Put
and
your
then you
left
just
hand
keep
Put your left hand out.
and you just
You put your left hand in.
You
and
shake
then
it all
You
about.
shake
Yeah.
it all about.
you do the hokey pokey, and then you turn yourself about.
And
About.
That's why I have
That's what
crippling
it's all about,
depression.
There you go.
Mm-mm-mm.
Is it working?
I don't.
That's what he said.
I feel like I'm shaking it like a Polaroid picture. I was like,
you are.
You're
That's how
more.
you do it.
It's more like you're shaking it like you just peed on your hands, and you gotta like flick it off. You're like, get the shit off of me.
Dude,
Why
it's
don't
called
you
a
just-
sink and soap, bro.
just wash
And
your
then you have
hands.
like the fancy people who can like multi-finger snap. You do like,
Spear fingers.
yeah, from like the pinky on, man.
That's too fancy for me.
I can do my left hand, but it's only ring finger on.
Yeah, ring finger on for me as well. My hands are too moist right now.
Wow, that's a
We
little
gotta
too
be
much
careful.
information.
We gotta be careful. There's people who do not like that word.
Which word?
What word?
Are
Moist.
you talking
Moist?
about?
If you don't like the
And
word,
I don't
moist.
care. I'm just
That-
saying. I know there are
Trigger
people out
warning.
there
They
who are
shouldn't
like,
have told us
"Ugh."
that.
What's wrong with the word moist?
Okay,
wrong with
I don't
that?
like it.
I like
that.
I like how
Nothing is
instead of
bad.
getting up close and whispering it, you got up close and then just shouted it into the mic. It was like, I'm going for ASMR, but also just gonna
want to
blow
burn
your
your
eardrums
ear
out.
holes.
And then you like you vibrated your M's. You were like,
Hang on, Chibi, did you just say burn your ear holes?
Yes. Burned it.
What?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
funny.
It was so moist that it
Moist?
caught on fire.
If we can combine my rolling M's with your oi 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 ois, we got ourselves a winning combo.
Moist.
I
Who's oi 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 oi?
Nobody.
I
Hopefully.
don't know. God help us all.
We've gone off
It's
rails.
Jazzy is right. It's become the moist stream.
Damn
No.
right.
God, no.
Yes.
No.
We're the hoistists with the moistists.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm uncomfortable. I need an adult.
Moist.
No!
You are an
Stop
adult.
it. Stop it.
I need
no.
an adulty
Okay.
adult.
All right. Okay. Last time.
Let's
Moist.
This
How
is
was that?
weird.
Was that better? It's still weird.
Yeah, it's like a raindrop effect. It was like moist.
No,
It's all bad.
it's just the weird way that you're saying it. It sounds like you're. It kind of sounds like a Yogi Bear talking to Boo Boo.
Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo. You got a little moist over there.
We're gonna get into the forest, steal some picnic baskets, and get a little moist.
Don't even know.
That's not right.
I
I
can't.
just don't even know. So now you're
Not
killing him.
right.
God damn it!
Oh, so
What
so
else
this
do
is
we
totally not
have?
gaming-
What else?
Yeah, what else? What else?
What else are we
This
talking
is totally not gaming related, but who's caught up on My Hero for season 4?
Me.
I
Don't
think
talk
I'm just
about
one
it.
episode
I
behind.
haven't
I'm
watched
not
it
caught
yet.
up on the episodes, but I'm at least a little bit further in the manga than where they're at right now.
Ah, nice.
So
No.
latest episode was what 74 that came out Friday.
I believe so. Yeah.
Something
Okay,
like
Something
that.
like that.
that's the only one I haven't watched yet.
Yeah. It's.
I saw the choice, like the clip from it, like the main part of it,
Mm-hmm.
animated perfectly.
Nice.
It was well done.
But
Okay,
it's like
well, I could catch up. I'm only 70 episodes behind that.
Only, you know.
I'm running into
Fine.
the point where all of the anime I watch has ended. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life.
Well, there's plenty.
What about all those games that you know?
Yeah, what about
That's
that
why I declared
backlog?
2020.
Yeah.
I have no more anime to watch, so now I can play games.
There's tons of anime to watch.
There is
Well,
none.
I know there is. That I think that's
always
part of
more.
my problem.
There's too many options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pick select things, like Fire Force and My Hero, Rise of the Shield Hero.
I wanna
Have
see
you
that
watched
one.
Rurouni Kenshin?
I have not.
You can go watch it on Crunchyroll because that's the good dub and it doesn't suck. And it's the whole thing.
Does it
Oh,
also
awesome.
include the Samurai X movies?
I guess I've never looked for it, but I think so. All I know is that the Crunchyroll version doesn't call him Batosai the slasher, so we're good.
Oh God, they call him that in the.
Yeah,
Why?
in the redubbed for Hulu. Yeah, it's awful.
No,
yeah,
it's
I would recommend
Batosai
that
the
one.
Manslayer.
No, it's Batosai the slasher, but I'm not gonna get into that. That's a whole nother thing of my frustration.
No. You put your weeb hat on tonight, and you let them know.
No, it's just really bad.
You let your weeb flag fly.
I let it fly. I just don't. You all don't have an hour to hear my issue about that dub. But that's what I would recommend to you, Lat, is if you're looking for an anime to watch that's kind of along the lines of My Hero and all of that stuff, and it's really good.
Okay.
It's Rurouni Kenshin.
Rurouni Kenshin.
Of it.
It's a classic. It's worth it.
Okay, I enjoy old school like Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop. So.
Oh, it's even better.
Kenshin's older than that, but also fantastic.
Oh, that's a bold statement calling Kenshin better than Bebop. That's a bold statement.
Bebop,
bold ass.
Bebop is perfection. Kenshin is very, very good.
He is a class act, man.
I'll watch it and I'll let you know, Moose.
All right.
Do it.
Yeah, I mean, and there's other short series you can catch up with too. So and there's little things out here. Like No Game No Life was really good.
Yeah, No Game No Life. Go watch Konosuba.
I could not watch any of that stuff.
Okay,
That's way too fan servicey for me.
You don't like isekais?
No, I don't. I like stuff with stories that don't involve weird relationships with lollies. So no.
Okay, you go for the more mature fare. So you catch up on Bible Black.
No! I just said I don't like fan service or hentai for that matter.
I was gonna say that's not fan service. That's full blown hentai.
Yeah, no. But yeah, Blade completely knows my hatred for that bad dub. It's awful. I made him sit through a whole episode of it. It was bad.
I've been hearing good things about Vinland Saga. Has anyone heard of that?
I keep hearing good things about it too. Actually, one of my friends from work told me to watch it since it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh,
I believe. I was like, okay, good for them. They have stuff. I'm proud.
Right.
They should have stuff. They deserve it.
They do.
No,
give them that stuff.
A slight departure from episodic stuff into full-blown motion picture. I just want to throw this in there because I'm super friggin' happy this is finally happening. Y'all seen the trailer for the New Mutants?
No.
Yeah.
We were talking about it, but I haven't watched it yet.
We were talking about this yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yes. It is a horror X-Men movie.
Second trailer. And I'm glad it's finally coming to light because they shot that almost 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, it was in development hell forever because of Disney.
Yeah, it's been finished and they weren't quite sure if it was going to be released. And you can tell how dated it is if you go back and look at some of the actors that are in there.
Oh, yeah.
But they weren't sure if it was going to be released because of the whole merger with Marvel and Disney.
Oh yeah.
I like how
you look like you're
Lat's become digital.
Yeah, he's sent to the shadow realm right now.
You are like pixeled.
Just
to the T.
That may or may not be my graphics doing that. I'm not 100%. Just
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Lat. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was him.
I didn't realize friggin' Dan Salvato was running the podcast tonight.
Hey, Kevin Da Vinci. I agree. The sub was really good, but the dub is actually really, really well done. But if you watch I don't think it's actually it's not the original, but it's the original to me because that's what we all watched on TV.
The Toonami.
Whatever dubbed, that's not calling him Batosai the Slasher. That's the one you don't want to watch.
That was the Funimation redub.
Yeah, it's
because the original Toonami dub called him Batosai the Manslayer.
Well, because it wasn't by Toonami. I forget who it's by. It's like, oh my god, I can't think what it's called. But yeah, it's somebody else who did it. But yeah, they were done. It was done in the early '90s, late 90s, and then the redub was like early to mid 2000s, and it was really bad. It was really, really bad. But most of them were the same voice actors, which was sad. But it's good. You should watch the dub. It's really not bad. And apparently they're talking about JoJo in the chat now.
It's because the early 90s and 2000s voice actors, we didn't really have a lot for dubs. Where now we have a plethora of English voice actors.
Well, no, because they redubbed some people, and it was weird. like the voice actor just was not good. And they just weren't good because they've done other things, but it just was. I don't know.
So kind of like when
I
they
don't know.
redubbed
The word you're
Evangelion.
looking for is bad. It was bad.
It was real bad.
Oh, yes.
Real bad.
I know this was some of ours. One of the games that we were looking for this year. Kakarot comes out Friday, right?
Bro,
Yes, it
I'm
does.
super
And
stoked.
so does the Kingdom Hearts DLC.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which I'm all
So
about.
that's two pretty big releases this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
And we had
Nice.
Monster
Also,
Runner Iceborne last week.
Yep. And
Or last Friday.
Yeah, last Friday. And we have more. Well, it's not released yet, and he doesn't have a release date. But Dan Salvato, as name dropped earlier, he's coming out with more DLC for Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh,
It's not like DLC.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I tagged you in that,
Oh,
Jono.
I'm so hyped.
I'm so happy about that.
Well,
more,
it's like he
more
doesn't
Yuri,
want to make a
please.
whole new game. He just wants
Yes.
to add a little bit more content, which I don't know what he's going to do about it.
So I've been looking at a lot of different like mods on the Nexus Mods forums, and apparently they have different mods that have been fan made that have continued or altered the story in Doki Doki. So I kind of am curious and kind of want to play some of those.
Yeah, definitely curious. If they just want to, kill off everybody and then Yuri takes over for her own game, I support this.
Well, apparently one of the mods that I found was from the perspective of a different student in the class, and like shows a complete different perspective of everything and different events that go on. So I'm kind of curious to see like what the actual creator is going to make, as well as I want to play some of these mods to see what fans have made that are really popular.
Yeah,
that sounds cool, man.
I'm intrigued. Let's do the damn thing. More Doki Doki crazy club stuff.
Sounds like we're having a Doki Doki night.
Hell yeah, I'm totally
Doki
down with that.
Doki.
And
So
then,
for those who aren't aware of the Doki Doki for us noobs.
Yes. So
it's a
Doki Doki
perfectly
Literature
normal game with absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, no, it's a visual novel done by Dan Salvato that it explores the life of high school students who join a literature club.
It's very slice of life. It's very, very nice.
Yeah,
yeah. So it's cute, it's sweet, all those things, and more. Like, so it's totally worth the play, even if you don't like visual novels.
Yeah, it's worth a few playthroughs.
Yeah, actually, because there are multiple endings.
Yeah.
Fully recommend.
It's like, yeah.
So on the topic of other things that have come out, Soviet Jump Game's out.
Yes.
And it's free.
Mm-hmm.
And we can all play it on PC together.
Yeah.
Soviet Jump
about
King?
that.
Is that like Jump King?
No, it's not like Jump King, because that just makes you want to kill yourself.
Oh yeah.
Soviet
Unless
Jump
you're good
Game.
at it like me.
Moose, what you want to explain what Soviet Jump Game is? You've got a little bit more foreknowledge with it.
Yeah. So effectively, Soviet Jump Game is a 2D side-scrolling platform battle royale. Yeah, it's very quaint. It's got plenty of Soviet propaganda and glitchiness. Originally, it was touted as there's this older console called the Dendy, which was huge in Russia. Originally, unfortunately, to the dissatisfaction of the community at large, it was originally touted as some like lost Dendy game that they were remastering, and it was the first battle royale, and people were going nuts about that. And then they were like, "Nah, just kidding, it's a brand new game from some of our buddies," and people were kind of disappointed in that. It's not a lost history; it's just a new free-to-play battle royale. So, called a little shit.
2D side-scrolling battle royale
platformer.
Like Brawlhalla?
I could see that. I could kind of see that.
It's more like Super
More
Mario.
of a fighting game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, like there's fighting involved.
But I mean,
you know,
if it's a battle royale,
it's much more Super Mario-esque
okay.
yeah,
as a platformer, and then you have like abilities and things that you can get along the way that will help you to like hide or like fight and stuff like that within it.
mm-hmm.
So think of like Super Mario World in forms of like how the gameplay is overall, but then take that and then turn it into a multiplayer game that's a battle royale.
Yeah, gotcha. Now another title I'm very happy to hear something out of because I was disappointed in the last installation, but American McGee came out and said he wants to continue the Alice series.
Yep, he does.
I'm very stoked to hear that because I really liked the first one. Madness Returns was a poor attempt at a sequel, in my opinion, but maybe he learned and we'll get something new and fresh and cool out of it this time. So I've got my fingers crossed because I really want to see that make a good resurgence.
Oh, so Hentai Nazi is a game.
Hentai Nazi is a game.
Are you
I
calling
thought,
someone
yeah,
a
I
hentai
thought,
Nazi?
No. So there's this game that's been just a meme game that's been in creation for a little while now on Steam, and it's called Hentai Nazi, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's just a hentai girl killing Nazis.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I was like, damn, Katie. It's just like...
I know. I'm like, okay. Well, sorry. Well then.
All right, so it is a game.
It is a game.
Yeah.
It is a game.
Okay, good.
Yeah, in like the loosest sense of the word.
Yep.
I think the speed run is down to like somewhere between like 4 and 6 minutes.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Hashtag Hentai Nazi.
Yeah.
Good God.
So. Yeah,
listen, I immediately purchased that. It was like $2.
Yeah, that is true.
$2 you'll never get back.
Hours of endless fun that I'm looking forward to.
Never mind, the 100% speed runs down to 1.5 minutes, and the any percent speed runs down to 37 seconds.
Sounds solid. Wow. Sounds like I'm gonna have 37 seconds of heaven.
Katie, you kill me. You're creating all kinds of hashtags up in here.
Hashtag Chibi isn't a hentai Nazi.
I was like, y'all can do what you want. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I saw it too, and I was like, "Damn, Katie, that was like hentai Nazi."
It's a little extreme.
People out, huh?
Yeah,
right.
That was my fever dream state of a purchase of a game. Was hentai Nazi. So why not?
Yeah, it seems like a nice, not serious romp when you just want to play.
Not serious.
Oh God.
What? Blade, you hush your mouth. You know nothing. I will kill you.
Sounds like something a hentai Nazi would say.
Oh, right?
Whatever.
I see a cosplay coming in now.
How the turns have tabled.
What?
Incredible.
Oh no.
So
Why?
I did figure out how all of us could play on the same system because we run into that.
Go on.
Not hentai. I didn't say play hentai all on the same system.
How do we watch hentai in the same system?
No, that is not what I was saying.
Do we watch hentai in the same room?
No, that makes it weird.
Oh, that makes it weird.
Yeah, there we go.
Not if we're all back to back to back to back to back.
No, because if
there's people have to face every other person have to face each other.
No, it'd be like a pentagon. It's fine. We have a lot of mirrors set up. You're right. It would get really complicated.
Because the mirrors would be not a big problem at all.
Yeah,
Right.
let's all put on some hentai, throw some mirrors on the ceiling. Totally nothing weird about this setup.
And sit back to back. Yeah.
See, someone mentioned a really good, since we're talking about Nazis and things of that nature for some reason or another. That made me the Secret Hitler. Has anyone played the card game Secret Hitler?
Yes.
It's so much fun.
It is a blast.
It's
I
really
am not
good.
familiar.
We should play
Basically,
it. It's great.
basically, it's like a politics type game. In
Okay.
that basic, you guys have played Werewolf
Yeah, One Night
or
Werewolf.
Bang
Yeah.
or
I
any of
love
those type of
Bang.
games. Okay, it's like that, except that you're trying to pass laws, and these laws that you pass, they're either for the fascists
Oh, you're
or
trying to
for
figure
the
out who's Hitler?
Exactly.
Okay, I get it. That
Yeah.
sounds fun.
And so secretly, without like you knowing, you could start accidentally passing these fascist laws and then make Hitler win. Or if you find out who Hitler is, then the other people win.
I
forget
love
other
the
side.
idea of accidentally
what's the other
becoming a
side called?
fascist.
Yeah. It's like, this sounds pretty good, right? It sounds good. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, it's
Right.
fascism? Oh crap.
Ah, crap.
We gotta do non-fascist stuff. Quick, go.
See, and I'm going to Germany soon, so I have to get these jokes out of the way because I can't joke about that when I'm there. We can't play no Secret
Exactly.
Hitler.
I don't know what you're talking about. I made those jokes when I was there and it was just fine.
I'm pretty sure I'll get booted.
That game was made in Germany. What are you talking about?
You'll get
Oh,
Das booted.
No.
Oh,
I will
no,
get
no.
Das booted.
Das booted. But what I was saying before is outside of crossplay, a way that we could all play the same game is this Origin PC. Anybody seen that?
Oh, yeah.
This big O that
The big O.
supposedly comes with a
Big
PC
O.
and the console and
Good
Switch
anime.
inside. This thing is insane.
Now, is this like when Steam did the Steam PCs?
No, I don't
No.
think it's the same. No, this is different because it comes with a liquid cooled PC, and you choose if you want 360 or a PS4 in it and a Nintendo Switch, and it's all in the case.
So it would just you would choose whether or not you wanted like the systems in it, and it would be like a PC and consoles.
Right.
Okay.
So is this one that this is one that they're actually releasing? Not, unlike the other one where that person had thrown like a beast mode PC into a giant case where he also fit a Switch, a PlayStation, and an Xbox in there and had outputs for all of them through a Stream Dock or Stream Deck.
This
Like-
says it's available now, starting at $24.99. So $2,499, not $24.99.
I was about to say. This is a
But yeah,
bootleg
and
shit.
they're looking forward to the next gen consoles too, so they can make another version with the next gen consoles included.
Okay. All right.
Let me see.
I
What is
see
this?
you.
It's using Corsair Crystal. I'm not the biggest PC, so Moose, you got to tell me if this sounds pretty good.
Okay.
It's using Corsair Crystal 280X case with RGB lighting, powered by Corsair ICUE. It crams both
Just put
a
it in
PC.
cardboard.
Yeah.
Then it crams both a PC and console in there, and a Switch. Liquid cooled, and you can configure it with the built-in capture card.
But they don't
So-
mention anything about the specs of the processor, how much RAM, storage for the PC.
No, so far it just says PC. I think you can customize it. That's why
I was gonna
say,
say
it's
the
probably
big thing's
customizable.
probably can you adapt it and add more to it.
That's what I'm hoping for right there.
Yeah. Is the motherboard compatible with the next generation of processors that's going to be coming out?
Because we're about to
let's take
step
a
into a
thought.
wonderful world of new processors
Oh yeah.
very soon.
10th gen.
Yep.
Yep.
Those things are looking hot.
I'm excited.
Literally, they're gonna run very hot, so we need fans.
Yeah, but lots of liquid cooling, liquid
Yeah.
cooling for the fans because of how hot the fans are gonna get.
Mm-hmm. Just fans that actually just spew out liquid.
Yeah, liquid fans.
Mm-hmm.
Fans are made of liquid.
Just liquid fans. I just see water flubs like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Dance,
just a
water,
Like
dance.
flubber.
You just attach a water hose to your computer. Perfect.
Yeah,
Cools down
that'll work
instantly.
real good.
Yeah, you just cycle a bunch of water through it. It works.
Everyone should just take a water gun and just go to town on their PCs.
Yeah, just spray your computer down. If you haven't cleaned your PC in a while, just take it out back, hose it down.
Yeah, sometimes you have to take the motherboard out and you have to give it a scrub.
Funny enough, you can actually do
Not
that.
serious.
You can actually do that.
So I'm
Not
just
even-
waiting
I'm not
for
even- I'm not
you,
even
for you
sabotaging.
guys
You
to
can actually
like.
do that.
I'm waiting for their story to be like a kid who their parents
Yeah.
are talking about scrubbing their computer, and they literally go and take their computer out and like soap and all.
There's been plenty of stories about
well,
that.
Well, Mom, those Remnant gamer guys told me to scrub my PC.
I was listening to the podcast and they said that you just take that motherboard right out of there and you scrub that baby down. It'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a build I've been wanting to mimic on a PC, and then I would have to get the logistics right on it. But somebody actually built a fish tank computer, motherboard and all in there, and they filled it with mineral oil and then
Well,
fake plastic shit in it. But
Yep.
you can run a PC in mineral oil. That's perfectly fine. Not conductive, and they made like an aquarium out of it. It was friggin' awesome.
It's rad.
that's
I've seen
pretty
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
No,
It was
no
super-
actual fish, right?
No,
No, they can't swim in mineral oil.
no.
That's
well,
what I was like.
Yeah,
He did say aquarium, so I was kind of
That's
like,
what I'm like, were there fish in this aquarium?
But
Plastic one?
could I get some like those toy fish, the ones you wind up and you just like put them in there? Would they still swim around and go to town?
Yo,
Technically, yeah.
should we go to like Cracker Barrel and get one of those like big mouth basses that flock
Yeah!
around and put that in there? Like sings Elvis and shit. Like,
God.
oh my god, I want to do this even more now.
This is
Just
the
put that in
dream.
there.
Oh, actually, even better. All right, you guys have seen the cases with the side panel. That's a video overlay.
Yeah,
No.
They
yeah.
have animated fish on the outside.
Ah.
Okay,
There
that
you
sounds
go.
baller as hell.
Big brain.
Massive brain.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds baller as hell.
I also have a big schnoz though, so it doesn't really do much.
You know what they say about big schnozzes? Big brain.
Big, lot of
Big nose.
tissues.
Mm-hmm.
Big nose warmer.
Lots of tissues.
It's good for those Egyptians when they hook up in there to get your brain. Easy access.
I just
God, I
like the
thought
fact
you-
that
I am signed up
Servo
for
just
that.
use snoz so nonchalantly.
Schnoz? Oh, what?
Yeah,
I mean, that's what this is.
it's
It's not a
we're
nose. It's a
doing this again.
schnoz.
Like, have y'all seen me in person? I mean, come the fuck off.
Are we just like
Big-
are we side profiled
Yeah.
schnoz viewing?
Big Schnoz Club
Yeah.
up here. Also, beard care etiquette with Servo and Moose.
I have a little tiny nose, so.
You brush the schnoz for maximum enjoyment of life.
Your Chibi, your nose is literally the Chibi version of regular person's nose.
It's like, bloop. As my mom used to tell me, it's like they took
What?
a little piece of clay and just went like bloop. There you go.
They went like blue.
Bloop.
Katie Cat in the chat sums
from
this up
Mom.
very nicely with a "What the fuck is
What the
happening?"
fuck is happening?
Well, you see, what's happening is we've gone
Doing
so
profiles.
Talking about stuff.
we've gone so far off track, and I haven't told us that it's time to wrap yet.
No.
We need like a
big
button
wrap
that
up.
goes off that's like, you know, like a toilet sound or something, and it's like we just completely restart, like just start the whole thing over, just
They're like,
watch whatever we were
skadoosh.
talking about on the toilet.
Oh Lord.
Go
Why
back
did
to
it
the
have to
next-
be a toilet? Why is a toilet resetting you?
I don't know.
Flushing the
Because it's
topic
flushing
down.
Yeah,
flushing the
you're-
topics, yeah.
You're wiping away all of your sin with the toilet.
Oh.
Toilet
Oh.
paper. You're wiping it all the sin away with toilet paper.
Flush.
And then flushing it
skadoosh.
Oh my
I got
God.
nothing.
On
I
that
got
note,
nothing.
You're purging. You're purging all of your
Yeah, purging, yeah.
yeah, there you go. You're purging everything that you don't need. Your excrement, your waste.
Mm-hmm. So on the note of excrements and changing the topics, we want to thank all of you guys who went and voted for us on the game. We don't know the results yet, but we're very appreciative of everyone who went and voted and liked the photo and did not vote for Jono's feet.
And everyone who voted for Jono's feet for best cosplayer, I want to thank you personally. And my feet thank you personally. Calendar coming 2021.
I would say, like, if you even make it into like the final, like an announced finalist, you realize you have to go full bore with. You have to go full bore with.
Well, there's no finalists. They just pick a winner.
They just pick one, right?
Yeah,
right.
They just pick one. So we don't know what we'll win, but we seem to be doing pretty good. So if we win, cool.
It's an invite to the Gammies, I thought, isn't it?
No, it doesn't guarantee you an invite.
Win that bit.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't guarantee an invite, but
we're gonna take home one of those little trophies, and we're gonna split it into 5 pieces, and then each of us are gonna hold one at all times, and then we're gonna show up together and form Voltron.
Oh, I was thinking more of a Triforce, but that works too.
Pentaforce.
Yeah, I guess Voltron was technically 5, but I mean,
hold our piece up to connect together.
What?
Touch our pieces together.
We're touching pieces.
I have a rupee, so I don't know. I have a piece.
Okay. Congratulations.
I have monies. I have currency. Yeah, there you go, Captain Planet.
Does this mean Jono's feet cosplay placing earns us some feet pick nudes? Yeah.
Bro.
Listen, I told you there's gonna be some feet cosplay pics going.
As in feet, aren't they already nude? So
no.
How is that?
You peel the skin off of them.
Exactly.
Ew.
Yeah, you
know that just got real disturbing really fast.
Yeah, as Lathan would say, that's gross.
That's gross.
Have you guys met me?
Yes.
Many times.
And this is the first time I've heard about this skin peeling nude calendar that you want to do.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, show it all.
And since Blade gave you the idea, he has to be the first person.
He's gonna be the one taking the photos. He's already volunteered.
Bones or get the fuck out.
When she peels her feet skin off. Craigasm.
So
yes,
cringy.
Jazzy.
So cringy.
So on that note, we should wrap up.
Exactly.
On the note of feet, wrap those feet up.
Wrap them feet up. Hashtag wrap them feet up.
We kindly thank you all for joining us. This has been a Shakespeare in the Trailer Park rendition of Macbeth. Parting is such sweet sorrow, y'all. Who are all of you?
Are we?
I don't have a skull.
McMething.
We are McMething right now.
I don't.
All I've got is chibi things, so it's
all
not
I have.
What is that? Is it a Fortnite action figure?
It's General
Oh, technically it is Fortnite because Star Wars is Fortnite now.
General Grievous.
Chibi Sakura. That's about all I got.
Yeah, that's all. I had to reach for what I had. I guess I'll go with a Funko Pop.
To be Servo or not to be Servo, that is never a question. It's always be Servo. And twitch.tv/Servo. Hail Satan.
Yes.
I for our Jono.
What?
Jono Almidi.
Jono Almidi.
Kita.
Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to sloth.
I don't like sloth.
I'm Musou. No, this is sloth, but I'm Musou. I'm Moose.
Is it because they're
That's
slow?
my outro. That's my
Parting is such sweet sorrow, but not sorrow if you watch the direct edition.
Oh,
that's right. Watch that shit.
This is the best worst outro.
Shit. Watch it.
All right. So are we saying goodbyes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We are. This is our outro.
This is the best worst outro ever.
That was like the only Shakespearean line that I knew.
My favorite. It's my favorite outro yet.
Yeet. I'm cheating. I like kawaii shit. Yeet.
Yeet.
The sloth nose slowly appearing in camera kills me.
Like sloth. Creepy, man.
Oh god, guys, we want to thank you for coming out tonight. For everyone in chat,
Thank you.
You can catch us.
Thank you, and I'm sorry.
Catch us on the audio, on the Buzzsprouts and the YouTubes.
Are we on
the
Spotify
Piccolobes.
and stuff yet?
We're on Spotify. I'm still like I'm waiting on an email response for them as to why it appears but doesn't appear on Spotify. The account's pending for Apple and pending for Google, right? Or no, we're on Google, but we are pending for Apple and whatever the fuck Servo's doing right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, it'll be on there soon, guys. So for you Spotify people, soon.
Oh god.
Soon.
And and then YouTube, all of it will go up tomorrow for all of this. So look forward to that. And keep posted for when we do our charity streams. Each of our charity streams that are going to go on for support and relief for the Australian bushfires. Mine will be going on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And is that all the news? Do we have any other news?
I
Do
think
we have anything else?
I'll stream something eventually on Remnant Gamers.
There you go.
Same here.
Same.
3 and 4 and
Everybody.
5.
I'm gonna stream Hentai Nazi.
No.
I'm gonna stream straight up hentai. Let's go.
Let's get us banned. Why don't you?
Yo, I'm playing Tarkov tonight. Y'all come check it out.
Yeah,
Hang with
buddy.
Servo.
Boy.
Okay, we out. Yeah, boy. Wait, no, I can do better.
I can't do that.
Yeah, boy.
God.
There we
God
go.
help us.
All right, we out.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah,
Bye.